This is going to be a quickie. I actually bought this guitar. Well, I bought it along with 3 other guitars for a very cheap price. This is an Elevation trademark, and I looked up Elevation guitars, and somebody said on the Google thing, are Elevation guitars any good? And the reviewer from the Review Hut said 9.2 out of 10, great guitar. And reviewers gave it 9.8 out of 10. But when you look at this 3/4 size guitar, you can buy them for £32, £25, £32, all around that price. Now they're sold by Argos. So let's see what we've got into here. First of all, when I run my fingers down through the frets, it's all fine until I get there, and then it's like rough as a badger's arse. Okay. When I look at the action, well, it's been set badly because the intonators are right up at the very highest part. So we have to see what's wrong with that. Let's see if the neck scale will let me know what the neck's like. Or is it a special scale? I think it's a special scale, but I can still tell a bit. Oh, the underbow is like that. Wow, underbow's like that. I can't tell it with this properly, but with the ordinary ruler on the flat edge, you could drive a horse and cart and the driver through that. Right? It's got some damage there and a little bit of damage there. And I haven't even tested it for electric shit. So I think the neck's been loosened at one stage. The heads haven't even had the plastic taken off them. So I think the first thing we do is look at the electrics and see if we've got any noise whatsoever from it. So in we go. Electrics are fine. Strings are black as a boot, and the trem arm's missing. I might have a spare one of them, but I think I'll just lock that down. This is a handy little player. It feels handy in your hand. It's got an almost full-size neck, but it actually feels quite handy. So what are we going to do with it? I think what we're going to do is get the strings off it and test to see if we can get that neck fixed. If we can't get the underbow out of the neck, then we might end up saving this for parts, but let's hope we can get the underbow out, because it is horrendous underbow. Oh, I should turn off the, there you go, electrics. And what have we got in there? Is it the same size as the Fender? No. Just go through them all until we get the right one. Maybe. Ah, right, we've got some movement now. Right, let's just see what we've got. It was completely loose, so we have to use a ruler on this because we can't use the... Oh, look at that. That's actually helped it. That has actually straightened it. So that's going to help the action considerably. Let me just check it. Yes, that's a perfectly straight neck now, so we can breathe a sigh of relief. I'll leave that Allen key out in case I need it later on to double check it after I stick some strings on it. Alright, so I'm going to look at the neck. Right, I'm going to continue to look at the neck. And I think I'm going to run an edge around. Oh, let's check the leveling, fret leveling. Will these guitars make me a better player? No. Oh look, I didn't cover the fret, I didn't cover the pickups. Who's a bad boy? I forgot. That feels good. That looks good. Now I'm going to just use some lemon oil on it and my hands to rub it in. Ladies and gentlemen, don't use lemon oil unless you're sure that it's pure mineral oil with something else in it that's not going to be carcinogenic or anything else to do with it. Now I'm going to tidy up the bench while that lemon oil is sinking into that very dry neck, because it was very dry. Right, I've decided I am going to Crimson Guitar this because it just feels a bit dull, the neck, and I think it could do with just that little bit of boost to it. The more I see this little guitar, the more I'm beginning to like it. It's amazing. Because that's what you need to do with Crimson Guitar finishing oil. I think I need to say it again. You put it on nice and liberally and thick, and you leave it for 10-15 minutes, and then you polish it off hard. You don't leave it on to go hard, because then it'll be sticky and it won't do the job for you. So put it on liberally and then polish it off hard. So that's all I'm going to do now, and I'm going to pack up this, and I think that needed that. All right, back later. I think this being against the window pane and the daylight shows you what I was trying to achieve better. It's a deeper, richer, more healthy look on the fretboard. Well, that's the strings on. By the way, it's raining. Actually, maybe I should just tell you on the days it's not raining, because it's always raining. Anyway, that's the strings on. As you can see, the height could still do with a little bit of work. That one's not tightened up enough yet. Hold on a second. Right, you can see it a little bit better now. A little bit high still, but I have a lot to work with there, and I can bring the nut down. I think what I'm going to do though is just bring this down and see what we got. So instead of you seeing me going twiddle, 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 actually maybe, you know what we might do? Let's just plug it in and look at the intonation. Let's see how far out the intonation is. Oh, pause, big black spider. Hold on. I catch them in my little trap and then I put them outside. That's Daddy's little fly catcher, which is part of a soap box and a plastic lid. Right, he's going back outside now. Strange, that same spider comes into my house at least 10 times a year. Never introduces himself. Anyway, just want to check the intonation just to see what we've got in the way of intonation. I'm very happy with the way it's looking and the way it's behaving. I don't think you can see that, unfortunately. Do you know something? I just finished doing a Bradley Japanese guitar, and the tuners are better than a Bradley guitar. It's not bad. I'm not going to do the intonation just now, but I wanted to see if we were in the same. Right, let's just see if we've got any buzzing. A little bit of buzzing down there, but I think, let's just see. Yeah, it's a little bit of buzzing, so I know how far I can bring it. Wow. Let me bring the rest of the guitar up to tune, because that will affect the shape of the neck and everything. Alright, okay. Let's look at that neck now to see that that truss rod is doing its job. And it is, but it really could do. What did I stop doing it? Let me just see. Right, okay. Still got an underbow. So I'm hoping that the truss rod is doing its job. Right, I had to take the string tree off, and I had to tap this in to get it to turn. I used a cleaner Allen key as well. Right, and I'm turning it. Let me just see if there's a better way to turn it. Maybe this might be a better way to turn it. More, ouch! I hate pinching myself on the... Look, I'm bleeding. Right, patience and time. Right, come back again. Right, okay. Now, alright, I don't have to hit it in this time, so little pinprick. Let's just check that neck now. It says it's perfectly straight, but I'm not trusting it. I'm not trusting it a bit. So I'm going to give it another little turn. I'm not comfortable with how far it's in. Little tiny pinprick and it won't stop bleeding. Goodness sake, go away. Right, okay, let's try this again. Where'd I do with it? There it is there. I'm not happy with that, the grip I have. Right. Okay, let's just hopefully that does it. Yes, that has done it. So what I'm going to do now is off camera, I'm going to tighten it up, tune it up again, and I actually think that I may, well, not guess. I'll come back to you in a second. Well, there she is. She's all set up, and that little bit of twisting of the neck helped a lot because it's helped me get a straighter neck bring the strings even further down. And I think I'm going to keep this little guitar for myself. It needs a little bit of cleaning there. That's me spraying it. Oh, and I think I'll take those knobs off while I'm at it and switch them around. I've got too many little guitars, but at the same time I'm going to keep this one. I think I'll change those knobs. When I come back, I'll show you what I might have changed them to. I don't know what I've got. Well, what do you think of this? This little Argos guitar is a lovely little guitar. And I like it. And I'm going to keep it because I like it. It's in very, well, almost mint condition. And it plays very well for a little guitar. There's the thing there. Whoops. My fingers are too big for down there. Maybe play it there. Fingers are still too big. I like it. Great little guitar for learners. But I don't know, it's a good little guitar for anybody, I think. I like it. It's a handy little size, beautiful sound. I'm keeping it. So say goodbye to this little Argos guitar, and if you can get one for a good price, snap it up. Oh, Georgie girls. Oh, Georgie girl, you want to play, don't you? Georgie girl wants a cuddle, so goodbye, people. Oh no, she didn't want to cuddle. She wants to turn the camera off, don't you? Right, okay. I get it. Right, okay.